After taking the Iowa State coaching job in June, Steve Prohm and his staff went right to work on the recruiting trail. And today that hard work paid off with the signing of 4 new Cyclones, headlined by junior college All-American Emmanuel Malou.
You know, sometimes, you're very fortunate, and we're, excited to get him, especially being obviously highly touted, but super kid, great skill set, brings a lot of diversity when he gets here from a basketball standpoint, can score a little bit everywhere on the floor, but spent a lot of time in Des Moines, and that really gave him a great connection to Iowa State. And so very familiar with the people around here, very familiar with the university. TJ had a relationship and recruited him in the past, and so it's just one of those situations where kind of everything fell in the right way for us. And so we were able to go out there in the fall and get him on campus and get him part of our program. And so he's got a chance to step in from day one and be a big impact. He can play all over the floor. You can compare him to George, I guess, a little bit in that, he can make threes, he can score around the basket, but he can defend, he can block shots, he's got great length, can really play anywhere on the floor. And so he's just one of those guys that you're fortunate to coach. And so once he can get in here and get some more structure, the weight room, the meals, all that different stuff from a strength conditioning standpoint, it's just going to take his game to another level. Man, excited to get him. Obviously with Monte being a junior this year, potentially could go pro. We don't know. We need to get a junior college point guard in the program. And love Donovan this summer. TJ had talked to me a lot about him when I first got the job here, and hadn't had a chance to see him. I got a chance to see him in July. Loved him. Really likes to play the way we want to, up and down. Can distribute the ball, but can really put pressure on the basket, can really make shots, and so he's going to be a good one for us. Really excited to get him in the program. He's a kind of I would just say kind of like a lanky lefty, 6-foot point guard, but can really shoot the basketball. I think the game I saw him, I think he made about 7 or 8 in a row. But also on the defensive end, he brings a tenacity, somebody that's going to defend that position. That's so important, being able to score, but also being able to defend your position. I think he's got great leadership qualities as well. And so really looking forward to getting him in here. When I got here, TJ, had said, hey, Donovan's a guy, we're going to need a point guard. I like him. I just need you to see him and see what you think. And then when I saw him, I was like, we need to get that guy. And so kind of went from there. He brings some toughness to the table that we wanted. A scoring guard / wing. I think he went 31-0 last year as a high school junior. Plays son of a high school coach. Can make shots. Left-handed, can make shots. Everybody jokes I love lefties. I had about 6 on my roster last year. Looks like I'm headed that way this year. But he's a guy that I think from day one, defensively and size and strength-wise, will be able to help us. But he brings a toughness to the perimeter that I really want. And then we were on him, since we got the job in July, that June-July period, started recruiting him and just developed a good relationship with him. And, obviously the opportunity to play in the Big 12, him being from Oklahoma, he's going to be back to Texas, he's going to be back in that state of Oklahoma. And so I thought it was a good fit. What Solomon brings, he's just kind of that 4-man, tough, blue-collar guy that I just love to have in your program. Can make shots, can step out and make a 3, but he just brings a toughness to the table that I think you need to do special things. And so I think he's going to be a terrific 4-year guy for us. He's got a college-ready body, and then once he gets into college and gets the strength conditioning, he's even going to get bigger and stronger. But he's ready to play physicality-wise right now. I think he knew he knew TJ first because obviously from Washington recruiting him, and they had spent a lot of time with him. And then so that was our biggest thing with him is more so now, hey, let's sell Iowa State and opportunity to play in probably the best league in the country with playing one in front of the best fan bases in the country. And so came here, had a good visit, and we were able to get them done. These 4 were terrific to get these 4 guys. A very good class. You look at 2 junior college kids, 2 high school kids, which is almost perfect. Junior college kids, you want to sign guys that can come in and have impact, and I think we did that. And then you want high school guys that can come in, play a role, but also going to be great 4-year guys for the program. And I think we've addressed those situations. We've got a couple more to address in the spring. We've got to get a couple more bigs. We probably need to sign another point guard. I mean, just reality, potentially you could lose 5 of your top 6 players, and that's part of it. And so That's the one thing you can say is, especially now in the spring too, is, hey, you got playing time. You know, you can come in and you step in from day one, and you want to sign the right guys though, because I want certain qualities. You know, I talked about character, toughness, obviously ability. You got to have 2-3 all-league guys, I think, to compete in this league and put yourself in a position to win this league. And so I think we're on the right path, and hopefully we can have a great spring and then be ready to roll.